going to start with a project that's taken a very long time to taxi down the runway, but it finally looks like it's set to take off. I'm talking about the renovation of the old Royal Nursing Home into an ambitiously conceived workforce housing community. Developer Michael Galasso recently secured zoning board approval for the project after months of prolonged discussion with town boards. He also secured historical status for the building, which went up in 1969 and housed generations of Falmouth's aging population. Now, he's actively putting together funding for the project and consulting with a team of architects for the overhaul. He walked us around the property and sketched out his vision for a revamp.
A lot of folks in town had someone in their family that might have been here as a patient over the years and stuff, maybe towards the end of their life. And we really want to change that image of what the property is. We want to respect the history of it, you know, and how long it's been here, and that's why we have it designated historic. But we really want this to become a fun, enjoyable place to live, because we're renovating this building really for the folks who work hard in our community and maybe don't have the type of place they'd like to have to live and everything. So there'll be a total of 67 units here. Of them, 30 of them are what we call Mr. Cod units. Those are the studios and one bedrooms. Those will all be leased. They're all fully furnished. They'll all be leased with an annual 1-year lease on them. The other 37 units that we have are what we call the micro units, SRO units. They're a little bit smaller than a studio, fully furnished with little kitchenettes.
Kitchenette, no bathroom.
We are working on looking at trying to add full bathrooms to every one of those units. The issue is having the building designated historic. Sometimes they designate things that are inside, not only things that are outside. And if that's the case, it may limit us what we can do with the corridors that go around the building. This is about somewhere between a $16 and $17 million project.
Okay.
But when you look at what the cost is on a per room basis or per unit basis, it's below $300,000. We'll have staff here 24 hours a day, a front desk, so there's a little bit more cost. We pay for all the utilities, so there's more cost associated with operating this type of facility than there is an 18 or 10 unit apartment building. You know, our management office will be right here. It's all right up front. Of course, the cafe is over here to the right too. So it's much more visible than these walls that you see here. But you will not be able to get beyond those double doors, which then lead you to the apartments.
Private residences,
yes.
Right, yeah.
The ability for us to add full baths is going to be, can we fit them into the rooms and still make the rooms very livable too, you know? And whether or not we can, because if we take out this centerpiece here where we had the nurses station, can we extend this wall out further and make the rooms a little bit larger?
And how big is this room? It's
about 300 square feet.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, you got
And
two
sort
nice,
of an average
nice
bedroom
windows.
size in a home, right? And
A little bit bigger.
a little bit bigger,
Yeah.
yeah.
Many bedrooms in old Cape Cod homes are 10 by 10.
Yeah.
So this is double that size. So this was a double room. I mean, they had 2 beds in here when this was operated.
That's right.
So yeah, being able to get, you know, a nice sized bed in here, a little desk, the kitchenette, closet, and a bathroom.
Yeah, like a college dorm, they can get pretty fancy, right?
They can these days. Not when I was going to college.
I know, yeah,
but
me
they
too.
They can these days. So we'll have, well, I'll call them more modern vending machines too. So if you worked all day, if you worked in a restaurant, last thing you want to do is come home and cook. So these vending machines will have fresh sandwiches, salads, more things that are good for you. It's not just candy and cookies and soda and stuff like that. So besides having a full commercial kitchen, which will have, you know, either an 8 or a 12 burner stove and a couple ovens and everything, some refrigeration, and actually we have refrigerator lockers too that you'll have your own key to, a little, you know, locker for refrigeration, but you'll also have a little refrigerator in your room too.
I wondered about that for groceries and things. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You know, we don't want people to always just be in their room.
Right.
You know, we understand they want to sleep there and they want some privacy and everything, but we want to give them an opportunity to do other things outside their rooms.
There was so much more that came out of my conversation with Michael Galasso. He hopes to achieve net zero impact on the climate with all electric power generated by solar panels, and is providing 36 bicycles, an electric commuter van, and access to shared automobiles on site.